Welcome to a world where drones are no longer just toys, but key players in the technology of the future. In the heart of China, there was an exhibition that took the breath away from even the most experienced engineers. Drones that can fly, swim, and think for themselves. Robots with intelligence like something out of science fiction. And drone battles at speeds beyond imagination. This isn't the future. This is Drone World Congress 2025. Are you ready to see what the world has in store for tomorrow?
Welcome to the future. Welcome to Techonomic, your go-to for the latest in robotics, AI, autonomous systems, and future tech.
A real explosion of emotions for the guests of the exhibition was a grandiose night drone show that turned the sky above Shenzhen into a living digital painting. Thousands of glowing drones synchronously soared into the air, drawing giant three-dimensional figures, high-tech symbols, and animated scenes in the darkness. To the sound of epic music, giant robots, flying air cabs, pulsating orbits, and spinning planets appeared in the sky. It seemed as if the future itself was hovering above the heads of the audience. The precise coordination, dynamics, and scale of the show were a striking example of how technology combines art, precision, and emotion. The audience swooned as the cameras captured the magical images that instantly went viral. It wasn't just a show. It was a mesmerizing message from the drone industry about what the synchronized skies of the future are capable of. At the end of May, the Chinese city of Shenzhen became the drone technology capital of the world. It was here that the Drone World Congress, the largest event in the industry of drones, autonomous systems, and low-altitude economy technologies, took place. This exhibition brought together representatives of more than 100 countries of the world. Over 800 companies presented more than 5,000 of the latest developments. The exhibition space occupied about 50,000 square meters, and the number of professional visitors exceeded 76,000 people. The exhibition was divided into thematic zones. The first zone was fully dedicated to industrial drones. Drones for the agricultural sector, logistics, firefighting, and even police work were demonstrated here. Of particular interest were the drones capable of automatically detecting the fire and coordinating the work of ground services. Also presented were cargo delivery systems, fully autonomous and ready for operation in urban conditions. Consumer drones reigned in the second zone. Here you could see racing models, filming platforms with stabilization systems, as well as entertainment devices controlled via smartphone. Some of these models were so light and compact that they could be carried in a pocket and launched right from the palm of your hand. The third zone demonstrated advanced vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. The guests of the exhibition could see prototypes of urban air cabs and high-speed rescue drones. Not only air robots, but also ground robots and even underwater robots were presented, including flying motorcycles, amphibians, and autonomous research platforms. Some of the vehicles are already undergoing certification and may start operating in the coming years. Artificial intelligence receives special attention at the show. Almost all modern drones are now equipped with neural networks that analyze the environment, avoid obstacles, and make autonomous decisions. Unique micro-drones with flapping wings, created on the principle of bird flight, were presented. These machines are designed for reconnaissance in closed spaces and in conditions where the use of conventional propeller drones is impossible. The fourth zone of the exhibition was dedicated to robots. Here models for security, logistics, cleaning, as well as robots' assistance for emergency services were demonstrated. Some of them could move over rough terrain, recognize victims, and transmit coordinates to rescuers. Firefighting robots capable of getting into the fire zone and suppressing the fire with the help of modular extinguishing systems were also shown. Anti-drone technologies were no less important. Visitors were presented with mobile platforms with radio frequency suppressors, laser units, and even interceptors capable of shooting down hostile drones in the air. These solutions are increasingly being integrated into military and civilian security systems. Artificial intelligence-based systems are actively used, which categorize threats and determine the order of response. Dozens of specialized forums and technical sessions were held within the framework of the exhibition. The issues of airspace regulation, flight safety, integration of artificial intelligence into unmanned platforms, and international cooperation in the field of autonomous technologies were discussed. Engineers, scientists, Military experts and startup representatives spoke, presenting their ideas, projects, and prototypes. Drone World Congress in Shenzhen once again confirmed that the future has already arrived. Drones are becoming an integral part of modern life. They fly, drive, swim, rescue, protect, and entertain. This means that a truly new era of technology awaits us, where autonomy and intelligence become the main driver of progress. The Chinese firm Xpeng Motors has rapidly moved from an idea to execution, unveiling several pioneering airborne vehicles that may redefine travel in the near future. Let's explore the specifics, beginning with the land aircraft carrier, an inventive airborne transport introduced at the Guangzhou Auto Exhibition, where it successfully completed its first piloted flight. The land aircraft carrier consists of a modular setup, including a land-based mobility unit, termed the mothership, and a detachable flight component. This system enables smooth transitions between terrestrial and aerial travel, providing unmatched versatility for personal transportation. Ground segment. The mothership can cover distances of up to 1,000 kilometers per charge, ensuring extended operational range. Aerial segment. Outfitted with 6 rotors for vertical liftoff and descent, it is well suited for maneuvering in tight locations. The components can quickly attach and detach, allowing users to shift between travel modes as needed. To facilitate large-scale manufacturing of these airborne modules, Xpeng is setting up a high-tech production plant in Guangzhou, with a projected annual output of 10,000 units. A fully functional version of the flying car is anticipated to be revealed at the beginning of next year. This bold venture places Xpeng Motors at the forefront of the swiftly advancing personal air mobility sector. Recently, the Swedish enterprise Jetson AB introduced its cutting-edge aerial vehicle, the Jetson 1, a compact eVTOL aimed at convenient and exciting airborne travel. Promoted as a flying motorcycle, this single-passenger craft has already garnered immense customer demand, with all 2024 and 2025 production slots filled. Constructed from lightweight aluminum and carbon fiber, the Jetson 1 weighs just 115 kilograms. Its peak flight speed is restricted to 102 kilometers per h. The aircraft is maneuvered via a 4-axis joystick, allowing new users to grasp its controls in under 5 minutes. Remarkably, no flight certification is necessary for operation within the United States. Designed for brief trips, the Jetson 1 features a power unit that sustains up to 20 minutes of flying. The base price of the Jetson 1 stands at $92,000, with a required down payment of $22,000 for reservations. Another highly promising initiative from Xpeng is the Xpeng Aero HT flying vehicle. It has undergone rigorous testing, and a finalized production model is scheduled to be introduced in 2025, with an estimated price of $140,000. At present, Xpeng Aero HT is in its 6th prototype generation, integrating domestically produced batteries and 4 electric propulsion units. A standout feature of the Xpeng Aero HT X3 is that it will predominantly function on roads, with nearly 90% of its operation in drive mode. Nevertheless, its 8 rotors will enable it to rise up to 10 m, helping it bypass traffic bottlenecks or other hindrances. Xpeng is heavily focusing on this model, and with good reason. If the company successfully brings a commercial version to the market without technical setbacks, it could usher in a genuine revolution in the way people travel. British defense firm MSI Defence Systems introduced the Paladin, an advanced mobile air defense system designed to counter drones, cruise missiles, and other low-flying threats. Paladin is armed with a 30mm Mark 44 Bushmaster autocannon, capable of firing 200 rounds per minute. It employs airburst munitions to neutralize aerial threats at distances of up to 2 kilometers. Additionally, the system supports the integration of guided missiles with semi-active laser targeting. Its detection suite includes an all-around radar, optical sensors, a thermal imaging unit, and a laser rangefinder. Paladin can function autonomously or under manual operator control. Its modular design allows deployment on both stationary sites and mobile platforms, enhancing defensive capabilities against airborne threats. Another groundbreaking innovation from Xpeng is the Xpeng X2, a 2-seater vertical takeoff and landing electric aircraft tailored for urban environments. It delivers an eco-conscious and efficient aerial mobility alternative. The Xpeng X2 can soar to a peak altitude of 1,000 m and reach speeds of 130 kilometers per h. It is designed to operate for approximately 35 minutes on a single charge. The vehicle includes an autonomous navigation system, allowing it to adhere to designated flight routes while considering altitude, velocity, and duration. In October, the Xpeng X2 successfully carried out its inaugural public flight in Dubai, exhibiting its abilities in actual conditions. This event marked a crucial step forward in urban air mobility, proving its potential for integration into future transportation networks. With such a formidable Chinese rival, Elon Musk will likely encounter obstacles in astonishing the global market. The economic significance of such exhibitions cannot be overemphasized. China is actively developing the so-called low-altitude economy, in which drones play a key role. According to forecasts, by the beginning of the next decade, the total volume of this industry in China could reach between 2 and 3 trillion yuan. The city of Shenzhen is already a technology center, with more than 1,730 companies registered to develop and manufacture drones. The total volume of production in this area is approaching 96 billion yuan. Drone World Congress 2025 clearly showed that the era of drone technology has already arrived. Drones are penetrating all spheres of life, from transportation and rescue to science and defense. Artificial intelligence is making these systems truly autonomous, and engineering innovations are pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Exhibitions like this are shaping a future where autonomous flying vehicles are becoming a commonplace part of urban infrastructure. Agriculture.
Let me know what you think in the comments and make sure to hit subscribe. Smash that like button if you found it wild so you never miss an update from Techonomic. Stay curious, stay futuristic. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.